A first focal plane hunting scope with tactical tendencies. I'm Joe Kurtenbach and this is Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Over the past few years, we've seen a rise in popularity in long-range and tactical style rifle shooting. That's translated into the optics market, where we've seen features like tactical style turrets and first focal plane reticles come to dominance. Some companies are taking note of those tactical style features and incorporating them into their hunting optics. One such is the Burris Veracity line of scopes. Now, some features common to the Veracity line include the 30mm main tube, great glass and coatings throughout, tactical style turrets, and of course that first focal plane reticle. So what are some of the advantages of these features? With the turrets, they're a little bit enlarged. There's been thought given to their ergonomics, and as you make your corrections, you actually get a tactile and audible cue letting you know that you're dialing. This can be very helpful to a shooter who is in the scope, locked on target, but who needs to dial in their dope. They don't need to take their eyes off. If they have their range card handy, or if they just know their adjustments, without taking your cheek off the rifle, they can dial and feel and hear for those adjustments and make sure their shot's on target. Beyond the windage and elevation knobs, the ergonomics have been continued into the parallax adjustment, which goes from 50 to infinity, and the magnification knob. Now this model is the 42mm 2:10 Veracity, and making adjustments through the magnification range is very easy thanks to the texturing and ridges on the magnification ring. Now the second main point here is that first focal plane reticle. All the Veracity scopes are going to use Burris's Ballistic Plex E1 first focal plane reticle. It's kind of a combo plex design, but it also has hashes and dots for elevation and wind holds. And just as a reminder, we're probably most familiar with second focal plane reticles. No matter where we are in the magnification range, these reticles are going to remain of a consistent size and thickness. Now that means it's pretty easy to get your target in the crosshairs with them, but if you're hoping to use your reticle for ballistic compensation or for holdovers, your subtensions, the values that the dashes, dots, or empty spaces represent in your specific reticle, those are only going to be accurate at the highest magnification setting for a second focal plane reticle. The advantage of the first focal plane reticle is no matter where you are in your magnification range, your subtensions are going to remain consistent. So if you know that at 300 yards you need to hold on the second dot from the main crossbeam, it doesn't matter if you're at 2 power or 10 power, you're still going to be on that second dot at 300 yards. It's accurate throughout the course, and you'll notice that as you dial up magnification, the size of the reticle increases. As you dial it back, it decreases. But either way, your subtensions, your dope values remain the same. Now these features may not be new, certainly not in the tactical market, and there are other examples within the hunting market, but Burris is offering value here. The Veracity line is going to give you that first focal plane reticle and those tactical style turrets, as well as just a great all-around scope at a very affordable price. The smallest 2:10 carries a suggested retail price of just over $700, and the largest 50mm 5-25 scope comes in at just under $1,100. So for the features you're getting, the Burris Veracity line is offering some real value. For more, check them out at burrisoptics.com.